Hello, everybody. How you doing? Oh my goodness, look who's here. Thay is here. Hey, sugar. Hi, honey. I see you. Baby, you look good. You look extra, extra good tonight. Oh, sorry. Hi, everyone. Silly. Hi, Barbara. Look at my girl. Thay is in the house. Thay is in the house. Hold on. There we go. Oh my goodness, it's hot as fish grease in here. How's everybody doing? I'm so glad to be here. How you been, Auntie? I bet you look gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you. I'm hot though. It's hot in here. Thank you, sugar. I had to throw something on real quick and this was loose. Oh goodness. I'm good, Barbara. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Um, no, the fan's not on, but the little one is. Hi, Mama. Who is? Hi, Janae. How are you, sweetie? I had to look at the picture. How's it going? How's it going? How's Zamir? How's Loyalty? How's Claire? Oh my goodness, this air is feeling good on top of my head right now. Hi, Michelle. It's a beautiful winter's day there. Ooh wee, it's hot here. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I forgot to turn on the fan. Thank you. Uncle Barry's in the house. Don't run. Don't run. Say hi. Hello. Bye. He's going back down to the living room. Uh-oh. No, no, we gone for the weekend. No, you got to keep him. You got to keep him. Nope. Barbara, you that thing and her roaches. Yeah, yeah. I had to sneak that in at the end. Hi, Fonda. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know y'all seen that video about Miss Netta. She didn't see them roaches crawl. I had to watch that a couple of times because I said, well, maybe that's just a little piece of fat that when she poured the water into the pan, that maybe the little piece of fat kind of flowed out. That sucker start crawling back up where it came from. Oh my God. You said Pop's got to set him straight real quick. Yeah, well, it's gonna have to wait real quick because we gonna be gone on all the steaks, Barbara. That was nasty, and not just one time. I just couldn't, Michelle. I couldn't. I tried. Hi, Lawanda. I seen that. Look, did you see how she jumped when that one roach? I tried to play it off. She went, ooh. Oh my God, that is nasty. You couldn't pay me any amount of money to eat her food. Yeah, she gonna broil the thing. She broiled this. Wait, let's back up a minute. Them steaks looked rather suspect. Didn't they look real freezer burnt? I'm just saying. They looked kind of suspect. But then a roach crawls from up under it. Ugh. There was a stinging cicada at my work today, and it was huge. Did you cook it? She is used to them, Barbara. I don't like bugs either. Thay, you was so scared. Shoot, I'd have left. I'd have left. I don't fool with no bugs. I don't, especially in the kitchen. This heifer was cooking roach steaks in the kitchen. They were awful, Barbara. Where was her seasoning at? Uh oh, what's going on? Here we go with this doggone thing. Hold on. Okay. For some reason, things started tripping. StreamYard been tripping today. Child, look, I need this fan for real. But oh my God. Them steaks look. Where did she get them steaks from? The dollar store? I mean, and the roaches just they're just walking around like, hey, what's for dinner? But she put the foil over that sucker like she seen that roach. Look, if we seen that roach, she seen that roach. Now, and then gonna try to play it off and try to explain the difference between some roaches and some other kind of some water bugs. I don't care if they fly or not. You got them in your house and you cooking them. Here we go with this thing. What is going on? Y'all see that? Huh. StreamYard is tripping. There it goes. It's tripping. Stop. Okay. All under the meat. All under the meat. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Lawanda. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Urban. Auntie, can you react to that video? I did. I did. It's in my, yeah, I already did. That video, I dropped that video last night. Yeah, the screen's jumping. It's tripping. I ain't got no roaches here. Are they infiltrating my computer? Because if so, we gonna burn this house down. She sent her roaches to get me. She gonna have to send more than roaches. That was nasty. That was absolutely nasty. And had the nerve. She knows she's seen them roaches. Wow, it was doing that to you yesterday, Barbara? My screen has never jumped like that. That's weird. But I turned this fan off, so I figured maybe this, I don't know. I don't see how a handheld fan would do it, but oh well. Yeah, I'm talking about Netta too. You talking about that video of Netta and her roaches? Look, something's going on with StreamYard for real. Hold on just a second. Maybe it's this fan. Hold on. I may have to turn the fan off. Yeah, I talked to Jess this morning. I'll be right back. Okay. I turned the fan off. Now, if it keep jumping, then there's something going on. Something is tripping here. Okay, I just changed cameras. See how that works. Barry said Stevie Wonder saw them roaches. Okay. Stevie and Ray Charles. Ray Charles came back and saw them bad boys. Somebody asked me if I've talked to anybody heard from Jess. I talked to Jess this morning. She's doing okay. She's got to go back to Portland for the weekend. Oh, she was telling me about her aunt. Is it aunt, cousin? I can't remember. Girl, Fonda, look, y'all, look. I have a video. Okay, it for those of you who don't know, I did a hi Black. How are you, sweetheart? I did a reaction video off of Miss Netta's roach, her roach escapades in her kitchen. And there were several videos that she had done because she liked to cook for Charles. So, ooh wee. But Miss Netta got roaches, and they all in the video. They starring in the video. Oh, she said they were bringing her cousin to Seattle. Which one? The first one or this? I'm trying to think if this. I think this is a auntie in Portland, but the cousin is the one that drowned before she went to Hawaii. But yeah, the funeral is. I want to. I don't know. She told me when the funeral is, but I don't remember because she called me really early this morning. Alfreda, I know. I know. Bless his heart. Good luck on that one. At some point in time, you think you better let it go. Looks like a content TKO. Hi, Nadine. Yeah, I just, at some point in time, you just got to let stuff go and let go and let God. Get some content. The one in Portland, it's a girl cousin. Okay, a cousin. She said the funeral is next week. But the cousin, no, she's not gone yet. The one in Portland, she has not passed. She's very close to it. But the other cousin that drowned, that funeral is next week. So there's two relatives. One that has passed and one that hasn't. So next week's funeral is the one for the cousin that drowned. Just to clear that up. But someone said that she went live earlier today. I know she went to work today. And I'm grateful that her job is being mindful of what she's going through because this is a new job for her. Yeah. But getting back to the roaches, Fonda was asking. Yes, the roaches. Yes, Fonda. I would love to see your commentary on Miss Netta and her kitchen roaches and her explanation of what a roach is versus what a water bug is. I don't care what kind of bug it is. It's in your house. It's on the food. You cooking it. You covered it up with some foil. Oh, okay. They want to bring her back. She's too far gone, Barbara. She really is. To try to, I don't know. I'm staying out of that one. From what she was telling me this morning, it's like any minute. Hi, Camille. It's some, when you want them to see all that they can see toward the end. Sometimes it's more damage to try to take them out to do that. You know, just more protein, fam. LOL. I'd still eat it, but I've been homeless for 13 years before that changes a man. That's okay, Black, but I'm not eating nobody's roaches, homeless or not. I'm sorry. All they could do is ride her around. She's not even. She's so depleted, Barbara, that she can't even really. When's the last time you talked to Jess, Barbara? Or was that based on her video? Retreader says, "Hi, Auntie. Today it stormed here bad, and last night, so my niece acted like they didn't know me. They said, you on your own. You on your own." Hi, Faith. She was live today talking about, okay. Okay, well, then that was after I spoke with her. Because she called me about 7 o'clock this morning. I was asleep. Man, well, I'm glad she went live at least. I haven't talked to her since this morning, but from what she was describing to me, it was like really bad. So yes, Alfreda, Debbie Allen's mother was 102 years old. She passed away. Her and Felicia Rashad's mom. Oh my goodness, people are up and leaving out of here. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. My husband just did a funeral today. This young man was 30. Honey, how old was he? 35. 35. They pow-powed that young man 17 times. Ooh, Jesus, 17 times. And they still had an open casket. They said the back of his head. Okay, so I'm right. 35. Oh my God. Oh, you go in for disability testing in 3 days? Well, okay. I didn't know you were disabled, Black. Yes, she did say that. She said she couldn't even recognize her. Oh my goodness. And that's what took your husband as well. Oh my goodness. That's awful. That's what took my father. He lasted 3 weeks from his diagnosis and he was gone. But it wasn't the cancer that killed him. It was everything else. His kidneys, everything just kind of shut down because he shut down. Your lungs have gotten bad enough, I might need surgery. What's wrong with your lungs, Black? Okay, Benjamin. I'm glad you're here, sweetheart. I'm so glad you're here. Wow, Black, I didn't know that. I've got a mass on my. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Black. You got to get that taken care of. Mm-mm. LaWanda said, went outside today. The whole tire came off the. Stop. What all kind of stuff going on today? Hurricane Aaron was rolling. on the coast of North Carolina to Jesus. My granddaughter's in North Carolina. DJ Sweetness. Hey Auntie. How you doing, my love? How are you? I'm glad to see you guys here. Happy Friday. I forgot to say that. Happy Friday to ya. Happy Friday to ya. Happy Friday. Barbara Weaver says my husband lasted 10 months from the initial diagnosis. I was his caregiver and met and seen so many people fighting that horrible disease at the City of Hope. Oh, Barbara, bless your heart. Bless your heart. Hi, Low Candles. How are you, sweetie? DJ Sweetness says, I'm swell. I'm swell. How do you do? I'm doing fine, DJ. Oh my goodness, the hurricane is there now, Irvin. I'm telling you the truth. We are definitely watching some stuff going on. I'm already on 3 different inhalers and breathing treatments. It's why I've been taking so many breaks. Ooh, wee, Black. How's Mama Cricket doing? Ain't nothing more. Oh God, we sometimes we take our health for granted. I know sometimes I have to remind myself. Ooh wee, candy bar, you are my world. DJ Sweetness is also candy bar. That is very appropriate because DJ Sweetness is a sweet candy bar. North Carolina is in a state of emergency. Whoa, babe, you got Mackenzie's number? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Black. Both of y'all gotta have surgery. Lord have mercy. The food is taken. Ain't that the truth, Faith? Benjamin said, be careful. Hurricane winds are strong. Cousin in Puerto Rico told me, although not directly hit. Child, I don't know if I could handle dealing with a hurricane. Sending healing vibrations to all the planet. Amen, DJ. Wow, Black. Well, I hope you get that resolved very, 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 very quickly. Absolutely. I'll know more after the 27th of this month. Okay, so today is what, the 22nd? Yeah, 22nd. So you got 5 more days. Man, well, all of us are going to have to keep our brother and sister up in prayer. Everybody. We got to keep Jess up in prayer. Black, Mama Cricket, everybody that is going through something, we're going to have to keep y'all up in prayer. Hi, L'Oreal. L'Oreal Michelle Artistry. How are you, sweetie? I think we all need to pray for each other. Only the Almighty can help. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. Downtown Charleston had a lot of rain today. It is flooding today. It looks like a river. Oh my goodness. It is unbelievable. This weather is just everything. Excuse me, everything is just off the chain lately. You never know what you're going to see on TV. It's going to be some kind of disaster, somebody passed away under strange circumstances. Just so much. Well, thank you, Black, and you're amazing as well. We need some of this rain. You can have, well, we don't have any rain right now, but I'll send you some if you really need it because we get enough of it. The planet is going that a reset. Big Mama is waking up. Uh-oh. Just as long as Big Mama don't start stomping because they say we overdue for an earthquake up here. And I don't want no earthquake. They're predicting in the Pacific Northwest a 9 point or more on the Richter scale. Do you know what a 9 point anything would do? We would be in rubble. That's the kind of earthquake that would separate the state and it would float into the ocean. Yes, Lawanda. Straight up death. And if they think for 1 minute that technology is so great that they've built these tall skyscrapers to withstand that kind of intense shaking, I don't think they've got it together. Them buildings is going to come down with a quickness. ASAP. We need to pray for each other for real. We living in some crazy times. And they've been predicting this for years. They've been predicting this particular earthquake up here. And it runs along the San Andreas Fault as well. Exactly, DJ. Everyone, please try to refrain from fear. False evidence appearing real. Thank you. We got to stay more, we need to stay more positive, but it doesn't hurt to be aware of possibilities. But just because someone says it doesn't make it so. So I understand where you're coming from. They've been predicting the San Andreas for over 60 years. It's the one that's supposed to take us into the ocean. Exactly, Barbara. L'Oreal says, I'm doing great, thanks. Oh, I said that because I'm 5 months older. You're so young, Auntie Tim. Oh, thank you, love. Auntie, when I hear of all others' illness and misfortune, I thank God for my life. Everyone start praying, and you got to believe as well that God is the healer, not man. Man is given knowledge to help. Amen. Amen. Benjamin said, when the Bible says earthquakes in last days, it doesn't simply mean actual earthquakes. It's disturbances of earthly elements. Think on it. That's something to ponder. Weather, yep. All of that is a factor. That's true. Absolutely. Words do have power. Whoa, I heard about Tracy Ellis Ross been married to Malcolm. Huh? Really? Where'd you hear that at, Alfreda? All of our beaches have signs saying now entering tsunami area. They started putting up those signs in about 2012. Yeah, they got those up here too, Barbara. Tsunami. I remember that last tsunami scare. People were really, on edge about that. Excuse me. Wow. Well, I'm telling you the truth. It's a blessing to be able to walk this earth upright. Every day above ground is a good day. That is the truth. Okay, hold on just a second. So, as I promised that we would have a trivia night, biblical trivia night. So tonight will be. I don't even have a name for it. What is this? It's biblical Bible trivia. She's never been married to my knowledge. She spoke on this during Obama talk show. Okay, Auntie, if it's over 9 on the Richter scale, it will be bad. Absolutely. I thank God I live in the high desert. Hi, really dope. I'm down for that. I got my foam finger ready. You know Bible trivia, Black. If you're going to participate tonight, I would love to see you up here on the panel. Oh my goodness, yes. So before we delve into game night, I just got a couple of little updates that I need to share with you because we talked about Lil Nas X yesterday. These are the signs of time. Christ talk about it on you. Yes. Oh, good, Black. Well then, shoot, this game is gonna be on and popping tonight. But God said mountains would crumble to the sea. That's true. I saw that on Storm Monroe too, and he was saying how disgraceful it is that they do that to a dead man regarding Malcolm. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I really do. But people gonna do what they got to do or want to do, and we can agree to disagree. I have my beliefs about Malcolm and what happened. Okay. So, as I was saying, there's some things that I need to get cleared up. Actually, updated. It's not misinformation so much as it's an update. Um, exactly, Faith. Everybody trying to make a dollar no matter what. All money ain't good money. I'll just say that. I've even read the book of Enoch. Really, Black? Wow. That is really, really impressive. That is very impressive. Okay. So, okay, hold on just a second. I forgot something. Just give me just a second. All right, I forgot my notes. I'm geriatric. I got to take notes or else I'll forget about what I'm talking about. Faith said, Auntie, say that louder for the people in the back. All money ain't good money. It sure ain't. All money ain't good money. But there's two things I need to talk about. The first one is about Little Nas. It's an update that needs to be clarified. And there won't be any video on that, trust me. We don't need to see Little Nas walking down the street in his tidy whities in Timor. We've seen enough. We've seen enough of the draws and the white cowboy boots at 4 o'clock in the morning. But according to TMZ, police originally reported he had possibly suffered an overdose. And that's why they sent him to the hospital with his purty self. He's so purty. But yeah, they sent him to the hospital thinking that he had overdosed, when in fact he didn't. And because, he was at the hospital for several hours, the police, of course, had to restrain him to a certain degree. And when they found out that he didn't overdose, that's when they arrested him. Dang. That's kind of cold. No, boy, you're not crazy, so you're going to jail. That's basically what they did. So they took him into custody, and they charged him for assault of an officer, because he apparently, low-key resisted arrest. Yes, I saw that, Lawanda. Twyla was found passed out at a party. I saw that footage. There's a tsunami in Hawaii, Alfreda. Ooh. I'm not saying nothing else. They've been showing that all day on the news. He getting more coverage than Angie and Malcolm. Yeah, you talking about Lil Nas X. Are you talking about Lil Nas X, Barbara? Because that seems to be what's trending lately between him, Tamar, and now Twyla. Is that her name, Twyla? Okay, yeah. Those things are trending so much nowadays that it's crazy, and those things pretty much pertain to the younger people. So I guess they're trying to get the young folks engaged in the news. But I don't know what happened to Twyla. I don't know what happened to Tamar. I'm sure that there's some kind of an update about Tamar too. But Tamar, if somebody did that to her, somebody need to be going to jail, or something. She need to be saying more than what she said in them little, her little writings. Alfreda said last month or 2 months ago. Oh, you talking about that tsunami in Hawaii? Yeah. Yeah, that didn't pan out the way they said it was. What's everyone's thought on Tamar? Really Dope wants to know, what's everyone's thoughts on Tamar? That's a good question. LaWanda Jackson says she needs to clean her circle and get focused. She does. She really does. She needs to clean her circle and get focused. Okay, so Barbara, I don't know if you heard the reports about Tamar. Tamar woke up the other day. She went to Funky Dynema's birthday. Funky Dynema. She went to the birthday party. And she went home. She woke up in a pool of her own blood, missing 4 teeth, a fractured nose, and said something about her mobility. Exactly, Retretta. Now that's some wisdom right there. Retretta just dropped us some wisdom right there. Auntie, don't blame money, blame the ones that have it. What they do with it is another thing. Ain't that the truth? That is the comment of the night. Michelle. Oh, stop. Michelle said, they said bad surgery and her face fell off. I don't know. Oh my God. It just slid right off with about 4 teeth. Mm, mm, mm. Well, one thing is for sure. Retretta said it. She needs a mind change. Her thinking is not cool at all. And I agree. Tamar's got some issues. But again, because she has a history of being extra, this can be perceived as extra. Oh, okay. Catherine says it was said that she was taking prep and had a bad reaction to it, Auntie Mickey. So does anybody here in the room know what prep is? Exactly, Barbara. Leave them BBLs alone. I want to I'm just posing a question. Does everybody in here know what prep is? Prep is a drug administered to individuals to keep them from receiving the HIV virus. Yes. PrEP is to stop the contraction of HIV, and it's not a one-time dose. PrEP for HIV. Yes. That's what PrEP is. And apparently she's been taking that. Now, I'm old school. If you ain't doing nothing to receive it, then why you need to take something to keep from receiving it? I'm just saying. Maybe I shouldn't say nothing. I mean, do you plan to be out there spreading it wide and dropping it low? I mean, is that what your plan is? So let me take this so I don't, you know. That's all that tells me. It's almost like birth control. It's the same concept as birth control. You can take birth control whether you're actively engaged in, you know what. Yes, Faith, close your legs. Yes, absolutely, Urban. And the same thing with birth control. You take it daily just in case. But man, whatever happened to just, it's not always sexual, Crystal says. What, PrEP or HIV? Because that's how you get it. Yes, you're right, Urban. It's not normal as a regular medication. It's not 100% guaranteed and that it's going to work anyway. PrEP is if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Now, that's how you put it down, Fonda. Okay, so if it's not contracted actually, how else is it contracted? Needles, yeah, that's a possibility, or through the blood, yes. But again, why is she dabbling in needles? If it ain't sex and it's needles, then that's just as bad. I mean, why would you saliva? Yeah, I guess that would be a bodily fluid. I don't know. It's just it's getting to the point now where you can't even breathe anymore. You can't breathe anymore. Yeah, blood transfusion. But what is the likelihood that one is going to need a blood transfusion? And I mean, to submit yourself to a drug, Lord, I'm sorry, YouTube. In order to submit yourself to a rug of any kind on a regular basis for a prevention measure, then why? I mean, is this something you plan to be doing on a regular? The likelihood of getting it is lower if you keep your legs closed. I'm just saying. If you don't want to catch it through a needle, don't stick yourself with one. I, you know what? Really dope. You made a very valid point. She hangs out with a lot of gay men. She just wants to do what they do. Ooh, ooh. Maybe she's diabetical. I don't think she is, Fonda. But even so, in those cases, because in those cases, if you're diabetic and you have to take daily insulin, it doesn't necessarily, I mean, you have your own, you're not sharing needles with people. That's not a situation that you would have to be concerned about transferring something from someone else to your own body. So that's kind of a moot point. But whatever the case may be, the woman woke up. She don't know how she ended up like that. She just, the person that was there at the house, prep and pep are used for how the houses in Virginia. I don't understand what that means. Hi, Derek Delight. How are you, sweetheart? All I can say is this. Tamar in the past has had some issues of being over the top. Exactly, Barbara. My husband is also diabetic, and he takes metformin and Ozempic. Ooh, honey, it's time for your shot. When's the last time you had your shot? It's been a minute. I just thought about that. I give him his shot. It's just a little pin, and you stick yourself, and it's over. It's not a syringe. It's not a long needle. It's a pen. Click. You know, but exactly, Barbara. Okay, you take your shots on Mondays. My husband, he's supposed to take them once a week, and he done backed off and takes them every other week. But Barry, where's your shots? Where? Come here. I need to see you for a minute because it's been a minute now that I'm thinking about it. Y'all, hold on just a second. Hold on just a minute. Lord have mercy. That man ain't had a shot in weeks. Okay, we straight now. Hi, Anthony. Huh? Why can't you take it now? Okay. Okay. Huh? I won't forget either. Ooh, okay. Anyway, we're gonna get off of that subject. We were talking about Tamar. I don't even want to talk about diabetes right now because now my head is not here. That bothers me. Anyway, yeah, Tamar um woke up missing 4 teeth. I think we're going over this because someone asked what happened. So, um, yes, Uncle Barry, the family got you in trouble. Yes, yes. The family made me remember because I have to remember. You know, honey, it's time for your shot. Okay. Anthony says, can't see total name, just see last 3 letters. You talking about um F58? That's Retretta. That's Retretta, Anthony. Yeah, it's F5A is what you see. Thank you, Lawanda. But nevertheless, I hope that Tamar uh, gets whatever help she needs because it's just very strange to wake up in a pool of your own blood and you don't know how it happened. Hi, Beverly. How are you, beautiful? Uh-oh. Okay, I didn't want to misspell name. I see, Anthony. You are so considerate. I wonder where she got that name from. Who? Okay. I'm confused now, y'all. It ain't y'all fault. My head is in a different space right now. But so that's why we were talking about Tamar. Okay. Oh, okay, where they got that name from. That is a different name, isn't it? They all tease Tony, Tamar, Tawana, Tawanda, um, Tracy, and what's the last one? Huh. I can't remember. Trina. Did I say Trina? Trina, Tracy, Tamar, Tony, and Tawanda. That's it. All 5 of them. Them Braxton girls. Yes, those Braxton girls. So anyway, getting past Tamar, Lil Nas is, I don't know if he's out of jail, but he went to jail because he decided he was going to fight the Popo. Tamar is a biblical name? I didn't know that. Wow, that's interesting. I had no idea. A biblical name. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Shame on me. I'm sorry. And she full of the devil sometime. But okay, I'm moving on. The next topic, we didn't talk about this yesterday. Uh, Hughes, they say, wait, Hughes, they said, we gonna keep naming the girls starting with the letter T until we get a boy. Well, they got a boy. Okay, so he's at LA County, Barbara. I bet he is having a ball. Several. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not going to talk about that boy like that. He's a boy to me, so I'm going to call him that boy. He's a hot mess. I just hope he gets the help he needs as well. But the next topic that I need to talk about is Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, as you guys all know, passed away, what, a couple weeks ago or so? And his daughter came out and she was saying some things, and LA County Jail, and it ain't no joke, that's a horrible place. Well, I'm sure it is. King David's son Absalom, daughter Tamar. Okay. I'm not going to make jokes tonight, y'all, about people in the Bible or people with biblical names. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be good. It's so tempting, but I'm not. But apparently, it's been reported once again through TMZ that there's some controversy behind the death of Hulk Hogan. Camille, it is going on, trust me. Urban said, side note, off topic, Fonda, leave my hairy feet alone. You know what, Barbara? He's probably out by now. You're right. He might be out by now. Wow. But yeah, anyway, there's a possible medical malpractice situation going on with Hulk Hogan. He had a couple of surgeries, and it's reported by TMZ that during his last surgery, well, they're not quite sure if it was the last surgery or the one before that, that an artery was severed. Now, here's the thing. I can see nicked. You can nick an artery, but you sever an artery, you gonna die on that table. I mean, for real, for real. Fonda, you said auntie what? What? I won't do it, Anthony. I won't. Fonda, are you trying to, because you keep saying auntie? You keep saying auntie, and then you said Lawanda. Are you trying to get my attention? Or am I like behind in the chat? Anyway, I'll look up and I'll see it again. But we know that it can't be true because, again, he would have died right there on the table if he had an artery that was severed. Now, nicking and severing is two different things. Absolutely. But what this all boils down to is, why didn't the police order an immediate autopsy? That's the question. So I didn't get into the story because I had to get on. I had to get on. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play this video for you from TMZ so you'll have more of an understanding of the update. Okay? So, here we go. Let me share my screen.
We now have new information based on the police report in the case and other information suggesting that his death was the result of medical malpractice.
Medical malpractice having to do with an injury, at least as a nurse who was on the scene, an
occupational
therapist who was on the scene, who feared and shared this fear with the police that during a surgery that Hulk's phrenic nerve had been severed.
And the phrenic nerve basically connects to the diaphragm, which controls breathing. What's significant here is we are told that Hulk's wife, Sky, sounded the alarm when she saw Hulk had stopped breathing. Now, Charles and I have been going back and forth because I was on the phone with sources
dealing with
45 minutes ago when he was working on the Lil Nas X story. So when I was on the phone, you say that the occupational therapist feared. Actually, what I was told was he said it. He didn't think it. He said,
the nurse said
the occupational therapist said that it was the result of this phrenic nerve.
This nurse.
Okay, I get it, Fonda. You wanted me to cut up. The night is still young, sweetheart. But y'all hear that? The nurse is pretty much giving an account as to what happened. Isn't that something? Oh, we got some time to pass, Fonda. We ain't even started game night yet. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and play the rest of them. How long is this video? Oh, it's not long at all. Not long at all.
It's not a nurse. There was a nurse there and an occupational therapist.
Said that it actually did happen?
That's what he said. Now, I don't know the basis of it. I do know, based on our phone calls that we made, that it is in the police report and there is body cam at the scene. And I'm told that there is body cam both where the officers were discussing it amongst themselves, and presumably there is body cam when police were interacting with the occupational therapist. What is really interesting about this, and honestly we have not gotten to the bottom of yet, is that there was talk that Hulk had been cremated. Brooke Hogan, Hulk's daughter, has wanted an autopsy and said there was something suspicious here. You would think if, we don't know whether he's been cremated yet. A week ago, they said he had not yet been cremated, but we don't know what the status is now. But you would think they would go for an autopsy.
Okay, here we go with this conspiracy stuff again. I saw this woman speak yesterday. She gave an interview. It had nothing to do with any of this. It was more or less about her relationship with her father. Okay, and the fact that she didn't want to be named in the will. Okay. Fonda says, Auntie, it's Friday night in the city and I'm celebrating. I know that's right. Got that tea together. But now this is where people start dabbling in, well, what sounds weird is, and this, that, and the other. I saw that interview or that statement by his daughter yesterday, and none of this was spoken. None of this. And I just find it strange that now TMZ is reporting that she's saying that, it's weird that, it's just, I'm tired every time I turn around, somebody's looking at somebody's death as suspicious. Now, the word severed in this particular case, if some kind of an artery is severed, that means it's been cut. Cut. Blam. Nicking an artery and cutting or severing an artery, two different things completely. Had that artery been severed as they reported, he would have died on that table. Exactly, Faith.
If there was any evidence of medical malpractice.
Correct. And you remember, Hulk had 2 surgeries. In mid-May, he had one, a fusion on his neck to repair a neck injury. That's when Charles mentioned. But about a week or 2 or a couple days before he passed away, he had a surgery on his heart as well. So it's unclear which surgery the occupational therapist is addressing with the phrenic nerve.
So but it was a recent surgery.
So all that being said, though, you would think that if he had both these operations prior, you would want the autopsy to figure out
what I can't. Why
what
wouldn't
happened?
If the police have this information from, at least as the occupational therapist put it, why wouldn't the medical exam? Why wouldn't the police?
I can't answer
order an autopsy.
I can't answer.
Even without the
as
families.
opposed to Sky needing it,
I cannot answer that question yet. I don't know the ins and outs of Florida law that way. I just don't know. But the odd thing to me is that if this was medical malpractice, you would think the family, i.e. Sky, would have a claim, and you would want that autopsy to confirm it. And that's why this is so odd to me, that as far as we know, there has not yet been an autopsy.
Correct.
And that's what does not make sense to me.
Faith, you just hit the nail on the head. They got all this to say about Hulk Hogan, but what did they say about Angie? Nothing. Now the weather. That's how they treat us. I'm just saying what I'm saying. All of this speculation now about Hulk Hogan on TMZ. Now, people want to argue that maybe Angie Stone wasn't as known as Hulk Hogan. That might be true, but in the same token, she was a celebrity as well. She meant something to us. No, we didn't get this attention. That's the whole point. They give attention where they want to give attention. I think TMZ is trying to make it a money grab, to be truthful about it. Because listen, I watched his daughter give a statement just yesterday. Now, all of a sudden, they're saying that the daughter is saying that that he died under suspicious circumstances. Well, she didn't say that in this statement that she made, saying that she didn't want her name on the doggone will. She don't want no parts of his money. That's what her statement was about, or her interview, or whatever that was that she, that they had on TMZ. But now here the next day comes along and there's a whole new different set of circumstances. This didn't just happen overnight. How long this man been dead? Yes, she was very well known. But she was well known among our community. That's the difference. Catherine, I need you to hit your refresh. It's that circular arrow at the top left hand corner. Hit that so it'll bring you to the very end of the live stream, because you might be lagging behind. Yes, we know that Angie Stone was very well known. But when you get to talking to other folk, them other people, because I did it myself. I asked a few of them other people, because I wanted to know, did you know who Angie Stone was? And I didn't know. Who is Angie Stone? Oh, I'm sorry. You listen to hillbilly music. I'm sorry. She was an R&B artist. But Hulk Hogan, on the other hand, everybody know who Hulk Hogan is. But there we go.
There are other things that Brooke wonders about, we're told. But This now we know is in the police report. And again, presumably, we're told on body cam, at least amongst the officers. Right. And I'm assuming that the whole conversation with the occupational therapist is on.
And Sky was present when this was happening.
Sky was right there.
Sky was right
She's
there.
The one who sounded the alarm in the first place. He was. We're told he was sitting in a chair.
Correct.
He was sitting in a chair. This wasn't a heart attack where he grabbed his heart, we're told. He was sitting in a chair.
And just stopped breathing.
And just stopped breathing.
So
wow.
There has to be an autopsy. I mean.
But yet we're told.
None as of yet. No.
Why there hasn't been an autopsy. And although the fact that he has not been cremated, or at least as of last week, had not been cremated, at least points to that they're talking. There's some conversations going on about this.
She put on her Instagram story that she was there was family concerns and they weren't going to cremate him until those family concerns got assuaged. So, but that was a week ago, though. So
now we know what those family concerns are.
Correct.
But she was present when the occupational
so
therapist
she
said,
ordering
exactly.
Right.
That's there are questions.
Hey, I'm Cameron from Charlotte, North Carolina, and my thing is Brooke Hogan and Hulk have had a tumultuous relationship, but I want to know why so much is able to be happening without her knowledge or consent being involved at all.
I think there was not the greatest relationship between Sky and Brooke, and I think Hulk. This is my opinion. Hulk had to choose sides. And I think he was kind of caught in the middle of all of this. That's my theory.
Sorry about the ads. Okay, that's it for this. Okay, well, that was really interesting. Retreta said, Auntie, the KKK was giving out candy here in South Carolina last. What? That came up on breaking news. Also, that truck driver is still missing. Color plays a great part in a lot of not investigated. Which truck driver are you talking about, Retreta? Are we having a game tonight, Magnificent? We doing Bible trivia tonight. Okay, this is curious to me. What truck driver is still missing? Are you talking about the one that Stone Paxton had reported about? Eric? And they found his because that turned out to be a lie. If it's the one that he reported on, if it's the Stone Paxton video or live stream that he did several weeks ago, and I believe his name was Eric, that turned out to be a lie. It was a lie created. It was a lie created by someone on TikTok. And he reported that in a later live. But it's still an issue that, yes, there are truck drivers that have been disappearing here or there, but that particular one turned out to be a lie. If we're talking about the same one, yes. That turned out, and he was mad about it too. If you go back into Stone Paxton's videos, his live streams, I know he reported on him in particular. It's the brother, the bald-headed brother. There was a picture of him, and he spoke to his wife. Maybe she mixed up with the driver was hung in Charlotte. I don't know. She said the one from North Carolina, Eric. I'm not sure if this is the same one, but the one that Stone Paxton had reported about on a live stream where he was making a delivery. According to the story, which, like I said, turned out to be a lie. They found his rig and his logbook was missing. and I think his phone. Okay, Fonda. Okay, so this just Eric just happened. Shoot, Faith, they should do that anyway. Police ain't got to tell me nothing. (2023). I'm not familiar with that one, Retretta. But he's still missing, huh? It's shameful. Either way it goes. You know, they don't put a whole lot of reporting into stuff like this. This is the first time I'm hearing about this guy. No, another driver was on. You see, there's so many different ones. We can't even hardly keep up with them. His mother was on YouTube. Lord have mercy. This is beginning to be like Return of the Body Snatchers. Lord Jesus, ain't that the truth? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, I'm going to see if I can look into it, because the last one I heard about named Eric, that turned out to be a fake story created by somebody on TikTok for clicks and views. They need to go. See, people that do that, they need to go to jail for making false reports like that. Exactly, Faith. Copycatting left and right. Left and right. But anyway, let's get down to business. We gonna do some Bible trivia tonight. We gonna do some Bible trivia due to popular request. So we gonna treat it like any other game. We gonna get contestants to come up here that want to participate, and we gonna have the chat involved as well in the chat. So anybody that wants to participate in Bible trivia tonight, and they're they're pretty cut and dry. Let's see. The game setup, players any number, works great in a live stream. Chatters and reads questions and keeps score. Tools can be played verbally in a live stream chat or using free quiz. I don't have that platform. Game rules. The host reads each question aloud. Multiple choice, true or false, or open-ended. The players answer by typing their response or selecting if using a platform. Correct answers get 1 point. The player or team with the most points at the end wins. Now we're going to have categories. And we've got samples. Okay. So I've got one set up. And there's different categories. And we're going to treat it the same way. These are going to be multiple choice. Oh, I won't forget the link. I'm on top of that. I'm just explaining this first. Okay. There will be 30 questions. And they will be multiple choice. And we're going to treat it the same way we do with any other game. If we have more than 2 people up here, say we have an even number of people, we've got 2 men, 2 women, we're going to have teams. Okay. Anthony, you'd be great at this. I already know. So let's see if we can make this work, okay? I'm going to put the link in the chat. Let's see how many people we get up here first. Hi, Down South Stitcher. How you doing, partner? Okay. Okay, so I put the link in the chat. Anybody that wants to come up and participate, click on that link and we'll go from there. Anthony said, 30 days and 30 nights it rained on the white fleece in my backyard to tell me Bunyan will be gone by this time tomorrow. You nut. Okay, we got our first contestant. Magnificent one.
Hey, Auntie.
Hey, how you doing, love?
I don't know how good I'm going to be at this.
For real. Definitely not music. So yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna do teams or it's probably gonna be easier to do teams
Yeah.
because it's hard when people are honking and beeping over each other.
Hmm.
Okay. Can I get somebody else to come up for Bible trivia? I mean, now y'all been asking for this. Am I right? Y'all been asking for this. I'm gonna need somebody to come on up here. LaWanda Jackson. Wait, Faith said, LaWanda Jackson, that's it. Genesis 1 and 1. That's all for this kid. You crazy. Who asked for it? Let's see, Barbara Weaver, I believe. Barbara, didn't you ask for it? I'm pretty sure I remember a few people asking for Bible trivia. But now, if y'all don't want to do Bible trivia, we can go back to music trivia. I just have to put it together. Catherine's here.
It's up to y'all.
It's going to take me a few minutes, but I can throw something together. Because I generally, when I do these games, I set them up. I set them up the day before so it'll go without a hitch.
Don't nobody want to play the Bible trivia? Oh,
I guess not.
wow.
I guess not. Nobody's busting a move. Yeah, why don't we do that? We can wait until next week. We can do it next week. Let's see if I can throw together, if you guys don't mind. Oh, yeah, Nadine's here. Nadine is here. Let me see if I can come up with, okay. Oh, see, this is going to take some time to put together, too. Let me see what I can do. Yeah, I don't think I can put this together. It's going to take me a while to put anything else together. So why don't we do that next week? We'll just do it next week.
Okay. Well, what about tonight? What we can do tonight?
I'm gonna go ahead and end the live early
Okay.
because yeah, I had set up this biblical trivia.
I'm shocked nobody want to play. That's great.
Yeah, well,
I was
we'll just
interested. I was going to see how good I was. I did know a little bit.
we'll see. This will give you some time to read up on it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, sweetheart.
Well, have a
All
good.
right. You
Have,
too. But you still free to hang out for a little bit if you want.
okay.
I'm gonna end the live in about maybe 15 minutes or so because we've been up for an hour and a half already.
Oh.
Um, is there anything you wanted to talk about?
No. No.
No.
Uh-uh. Well, I came in on the end of Hulk Hogan. Are they expecting to like foul play or something?
Well, that's what TMZ is kind of extenuating. You know what
Uh,
I'm saying?
mm,
They're saying that the daughter claims that there's some she's suspicious as to, um, you know, apparently they found out that this artery was, in their words, in TMZ's words, severed. But we all know the difference between a severing of an artery and a nicking of an artery. You
right.
know, if you sever an artery, chances are you ain't getting off that table. You don't
Right.
get to get up from surgery and walk around for a while and then sit down one day and just stop breathing
Right.
from a severed artery, from a
Well,
nick maybe.
the autopsy should tell it all.
I'm sorry.
The autopsy is going to tell it all, maybe.
Mm-hmm. And that's where the conspiracy is that TMZ is saying why didn't the police order an autopsy?
Hmm.
But then in the same token, who says that, you know, it was that urgent in the eyes of the police to call for an autopsy? Hi,
Yeah.
Urban.
Good evening. I was just waiting my turn. How y'all doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
All right. Hello, chat. Um, I'm waiting till you finish talking.
Oh no, I was just giving him a little bit more clarity on Hulk Hogan.
Okay. Well, I came up here to wake it up. Please don't leave. This is Friday night. I have an idea, Auntie. Let's keep it going. Let's talk. Let's do talk your ish. I mean, without cursing, but I'm just saying it's been a long week for everybody. They can talk their frustrations. They don't have to really say the whole details about a person's name or something got on your nerves this week and you glad it's Friday. How about that, Auntie?
I'm good with that. If anybody else want to participate, y'all can come up here. I'm hearing an echo though. Is there a device in the background?
On me?
Yeah.
Oh, let me turn this motor off here. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Okay,
Okay.
that's okay.
I didn't know it was that loud. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait a
Yes.
minute. I still hear it,
Oh, well, that's not me then.
but it's happening on your icon. You know how when you speak and the little thing moves.
Okay, let me move away from it. Is that better?
That's better. It doesn't. Oh, wait a minute. I'm
Maybe I was
still
too
hearing
close
it.
on it. Ask Mr. Magnificent to mute. That might
Magnificent.
help.
Can you mute your microphone?
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna do a little test.
Okay, is that
Yeah,
better?
yeah, I can hear myself come back to me from your icon.
Oh, but I can't hear you like that. You sound regular to me.
Okay, so when I speak, what are you listening to? Are you listening through a device?
I'm on my phone. I have nothing else attached or linked.
That's
We're
odd.
probably going to have to go out to
Okay,
that thing.
it says down south Stitcher says you need to turn your volume down.
Okay, let me do that.
Fonda was trying to come up.
Okay, is that better?
Let's see.
Yeah.
I don't hear me. Yeah, I don't hear me speaking. So yeah, that helped.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
thanks for that suggestion. Who said that? I forgot. You just said.
Down south Stitcher gave that
Okay, thank
suggestion.
you, down south. Yes. Would anybody like to talk your ish? It's been a long week, and something or somebody that got on your nerves. You don't have to say the name. We don't have to do no cursing, but you can get it all out and release yourself for the end of the week, Friday.
Well, I actually do have a good topic to talk about women and men. I don't know if y'all want to get deep, but it's a good topic.
Let's do this. Let's do this, Meg. Go right ahead, hon.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, that's what I'm bringing up. I want to bring up the topic of DL men.
Down low, man. You talking
Yeah.
about? Oh yes, this is definitely.
Because the reason why, yeah, I wish other people was up here, some more women was up here because, see, I got like 6 sisters,
Uh-huh.
and me and my sisters was having a conversation. I told them that I feel like black women is part of the reason why men is DL.
Okay, hold that thought. Hold
Yep.
that thought.
All right.
Urban,
Yes,
when you're on, when you're when you're up here on the platform, you know what you need to do? You need to turn your YouTube down and listen through StreamYard only.
I came in straight through StreamYard because I don't have any other device on, but I'll jump down.
No,
I
no,
just
no,
wanted
no.
to kickstart something.
What I was saying is, did you click on the link while
Yes,
in
yeah,
YouTube?
no, the StreamYard.
Okay, but how did you get the link though?
I clicked it from your chat.
Right. So you're viewing the chat from YouTube initially,
I
correct?
can't see the chat because I'm on the phone.
Okay.
I
I
don't
think
have YouTube on.
Maybe she
I
got
mean,
to go out and come back in or something.
yeah, that's a
I'll
possibility.
jump down, Auntie. I just wanted to kickstart. I didn't want you to leave.
Okay,
I'll
sweetie.
get down in the chat.
All right, hon.
You gonna come back?
She's gonna jump down, but Faith is trying to get in.
Okay.
So I put the link in the chat, Faith, if you want to give it a shot.
I think this is a good topic for women.
Yeah, it is. See, I had the problem before too. When I would go into someone else's, somebody would say click the link and I
Yeah.
click on it. Well, what I would have to do is I would need to mute my YouTube and correspond with the other people strictly through StreamYard.
Okay.
So that I was wondering if maybe that's what the issue was, the reverberation back.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna wait and see if Faith can get in because this is a good topic.
Yeah, because I would like to hear your opinion on some stuff.
Okay, nobody coming. I put the link in the chat. Faith is all we need says, I agree with you, magnificent. Okay, Urban, no problem. Okay, Faith says, I think that women played into that fairy role. Now they are competing with us. I don't think I understand that. I think that women played into that fairy role. Now they are competing with us. Are you meaning the men are competing with us, Faith?
She probably mean the women are competing with us.
But Faith is a woman.
Oh, she a woman? Okay.
Yes. And Faith says, I think that women played into that fairy role. Now they are competing with us. So we played into it, and now the men are competing with us because we played into it.
She's saying the gays are trying to compete with you guys.
That's what it sounds like.
I don't know, but I would like to get some women up here so we can talk
Okay.
about it.
She said, when I say fairy, I'm talking about the gay men. Yes, that's what she's saying. She's saying that we played into the men being gay role, and now the gay men are competing with us. But these are not gay men we're speaking about. We're talking about down low. There's a
Yeah, I
difference.
know. Tell her to come up.
Well, she can't get, for some reason, she can't get on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we talking about the down low brothers.
Yeah, the ones that, see, it's ironic you bring that up because my book that I did back in 2015,
Yeah.
my publisher was the man that wrote the book on the down low.
Oh, okay. What was his name?
His name was J.L. King,
Okay, I heard about him.
and he wrote the book on the down low, where he
Oh,
was on Oprah.
yeah, I remember that.
You remember that? Well, that's who published my book.
What's the name of your book?
Who You Calling a White Girl?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to where I can get that Amazon or something.
You know what? I don't have any more copies,
Oh,
and it is a long story about why I can't get any more because he holds the copyright to my book,
oh,
and
how you
I
let
did.
him do that?
You know what? I wasn't being smart.
Yeah, young. Yeah.
Well, no, I wasn't young either. I just took his word, and it
Oh,
turned out not to be true.
yeah, conned you out. Yeah, it's a lot of
It
that.
turned out so. I sold all my books, and that's all. That he didn't get none of that money. I got that money,
Oh, okay.
but I can't have any more printed without his. He has to do the ordering, and I don't want to bash the man because I haven't talked to him in years. I'm not going. I don't want to speak ill of him or bring up anything that took place back then. But let's just say I didn't. I was seeing some moves that I couldn't rock with. So, as a matter of fact, the day I was about to order new books, he was going to order them for me. That was the day my son passed. So
Man.
I haven't addressed it since. I haven't bought any more books. Now I have one copy left. That's the only copy I have. I can print out copies, but I don't have any actual books that are still available.
And you say he has the copyrights to it,
He holds the well, he's the publisher. So the publisher owns the copyright.
so he get like royalties or whatever that it makes or whatever.
It don't make nothing. I made possible that it don't make nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Faith, I could rewrite it. I could. I probably could do that. Change a
Hmm.
few things, submit it to a reputable publisher, you
Hmm.
know, and go from there. Matter
Yeah.
of fact, where is that book? It's in my room. But yeah, it's called Who You Calling a White Girl.
Okay.
I wrote it on computer, more to life. It was on my computer. I think I've got it on a flash drive.
And you just explaining how you had difficulties with like both sides of black and white and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. Growing up biracial in the
Mm.
60s.
Oh,
It's
okay.
pretty good. It's pretty good.
Mm.
The remix. Yes, Fonda, the remix. Then it's my cop. But see, it doesn't say that in the book cover, More to Life. Even though it says, you know, it's my intellectual property. The copyright of the book itself belongs to JL Publishing. Okay, I'll do that. That's one way a man would be the reason why her son is on the deal. Who? Whose son is on the DL? That's one way a man would be the reason why her son is on the deal. Okay, Lawanda, you just totally missed me. Wait, some women wants to still enjoy their life, so they sometimes makes their sons take the place of the mom while the mom is out doing what she wants to do. Huh. Some women wants to still enjoy their life, so they sometimes make their sons take the place of the mom. Are you sure you don't mean the dad? It keeps kicking me and Fonda out of StreamYard. That's strange.
That's weird.
Now, Magnificent, when you come up,
Mm-hmm.
you click on the link while you're watching, you're in the chat, right? And you click on that link. It brings you into a new page for StreamYard, right?
Right.
Okay. Can you tell them what it tells you to do from that point? Because
When
maybe
I
they're missing something.
when I go into StreamYard, it says you can come if you be live with your video, or it says you can turn the camera off and
Mm-hmm.
you can have an avatar. So I turn mine off, have the avatar, and I leave my microphone on, and
Mm-hmm.
then after that you stroll down and it says enter the studio,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I push enter and I come right in.
Okay, Faith and Fonda, did you hear that? First, you would click on the link. Then before you go into StreamYard though, when you click on that link, make sure that you mute the volume in YouTube. Then click on the link. It's going to bring you into StreamYard automatically. And that's when you're going to follow the directions as to whether or not you want to be seen on camera. And it's going to give you the option of, using or keeping your mic on as well. Then you
Hmm.
enter, and you should be able to get in from that point.
Yeah, I never had no problem.
The mom, wait, the mom, that's why her son goes to the DL. The mom makes the son become her, do her duties, change pampers, wash dishes, take care of his siblings. Mm. The boy kid is playing the husband. Too
No.
much feminine traits, not enough masculine energy. A lot of this is making sense though, in how that can happen. Yes, you would keep your mic on, Dawn, and you have the option of keeping your camera on or off. It gives you an option. Okay. It's something that it's really self-explanatory, but then once you select how you want to connect, then you would enter studio. You'll click enter studio. It's saying that our settings on our phone won't connect, but I've already went through all the settings. It's not that StreamYard kicks me out. Okay. I'm wondering, I don't know what the settings would be in a phone. I'm gonna have to look into this because this is you guys should be able to get in here.
Yeah, I never had that problem. Is they? I don't know.
It's okay. It's saying that our settings on our phone won't connect.
Are they iPhones or Androids? I don't know. It shouldn't matter, though, I guess.
It shouldn't matter. What kind of phone do you guys have, Faith? Is it iPhone or an Android? Because it's odd that some people can get in and then some people can't. I don't understand why. But I can see that it would be in your settings somehow. Maybe not capable with StreamYard. Huh. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Can you see the chat, Magnificent?
No, I can't see the chat when I'm up here. I can't see it.
Yeah, we won't be able to do this unless others can come up. Because I can't read all of this stuff.
Right.
So if you are on a phone, do you keep your mic on? Yes. Okay, here we go, Faith. It says devices not connected. So let me see what happened. Edit, kick from studio. It's definitely on her end. I see you trying. And then it boots out. Yep. Says your devices are not connected. Huh. Well, I'm like this. We done tried enough. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down because it's turn Wi-Fi off and use data.
That might help her. I don't know.
Okay, you guys give it a shot. Hello. Turn off your Wi-Fi and just use your. But see, cellular data. That's not going to be cool either. Yeah, you did used to come up here all the time, Faith, and I'm not understanding why it won't allow you. Used to be able to come up all the time. I don't think this has I don't think it's an issue with StreamYard so much as there's something in your settings that's not allowing it to connect. And Wi-Fi is more reliable than data. Well, I tell you what, you guys, I'm gonna shut this down, okay? Because if we gonna do this, I want to do it right.
Yeah. When should we continue this? Maybe next week.
I think, yeah, maybe next week. This will be the first part. We're gonna do a game night next week.
Okay.
Maybe even if we decide to do this on Thursday night, this
Yeah.
particular topic, we could
Yeah.
do this on Thursday night and have game night on Friday night as usual, because
Okay.
I would like to dedicate a live stream to this topic.
Right. That will be good.
Okay, so
Starring me.
starring you, the magnificent one. So why don't we do that? And then I'm gonna take this opportunity to Auntie, nothing changed. It connects today and not tomorrow. I don't know. I'm gonna look into this fund and find out exactly what could be happening. Okay. But in the meantime, we gonna get it together. We gonna address this topic Thursday.
All right.
5 o'clock, magnificent. Don't come in here at no 6 o'clock
You
Pacific
understand?
Standard Time.
Okay, we on the same one, ain't we? On the same timeline, right?
I don't know where you calling from.
Jersey.
No, you're on East Coast.
Oh,
I'm
where you at?
I'm 3 hours behind you.
Oh.
So right now it's almost 7 o'clock p.m. my time.
Oh, and it's almost 10 here.
It's almost 10 there. So
Mm,
yeah. So just remember, I'm 3 hours younger than you.
okay.
Oh
So
my goodness.
so that'll be 5. So I should come in like at 2 o'clock then.
Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
Okay.
No. It'll be 8 o'clock your time. 8 p.m.
8 o'clock.
your time.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. 8 o'clock your time.
Okay.
Okay. So Urban said struggle streaming family. Good night. But we gonna get it together. We gonna get it together, and we gonna address these issues, and we gonna make sure that Fonda and Faith can come up on these panels because I know they've done it before. It can be done again. So I gotta find out what's going on. I'm gonna talk to somebody that's familiar with StreamYard. Okay. So
Mm,
you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'm going
okay.
here and make sure my husband takes this shot that he hasn't taken in about 3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
I
All right.
love you guys. You guys have a wonderful evening. I love you and you take care.
All right. Have a good weekend.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.
Hey Mickey. Oh Mickey, you're so fine. So fine, you're on my mind. Oh Mickey, you're so fine. So fine, you. Oh Mickey, you're so fine.
The like button, it don't cost you nothing.